What's up, guys? It's Coach Justin from Ultimate Baseball Training, and today we're talking about how you can crush the baseball 25 feet further. I'm going to break down the science behind hitting the ball 25 feet plus further, and then after that, I'm going to share with you a simple 3-step process on how you can turn this into a reality. Let's get into it. All right, so what's the science behind crushing the ball 25 plus feet further? Well, ESPN Sports Science, they did an interesting study on bat speed. And during this study, here's what they said. Bat speed is the single most important factor in hitting for distance. And here's the science behind it. A bat moving at 65 miles per hour at a 60 mile per hour pitch can send the ball flying 400 feet. Hitting a ball pitched 5 miles per hour faster only travels 5 feet further, which means it doesn't matter whether a pitcher throws slower or faster. This has very little to do with your power, but check this out. Here's what they went on to say. But increase the swing speed by 5 miles per hour on that 60 mile per hour pitch, and the ball will sail about 25 feet farther, nearly 5 times the 5-foot difference of hitting a faster pitch. Here's the part that really blew my mind though. In the home run derby at Angel Stadium, they said that the difference between hitting the warning track and going yard over the fence in left center, 387 feet away, could come down to a swing speed difference of only a half a mile per hour. So it's safe to say that if we can improve your bat speed, even just 5 miles per hour, you'll be crushing the ball at least 25 feet further. Now, how do we actually do it? So the first thing on our quest to improve our bat speed and hit the ball 25 plus feet further, you have to develop the most efficient swing possible. And so what I mean by that is look at your swing, your current swing, the way you're doing things, and we want to focus on getting rid of swing flaws. You know, you've probably heard the analogy of, it doesn't matter all the upgrades you do to a car, none of that matters if, you're rolling around with 2 flat tires, right? You could do a million different upgrades to try to make the car go faster, but if you got flat tires, you're not even doing the basics, your car's not being efficient because you got 2 flat tires, right? Then none of that really matters. And it's the same with your baseball swing. Another example is, an Olympic sprinter who's trying to cut down their time just by 1/10 of a second. They can do all of the speed work and all the agility work and work on their starts and all that good stuff, but if their nutrition is awful, if they're eating fast food every single meal and a bunch of greasy food, right, they're never really going to reach that full potential. So the first thing is let's focus on the basics. Let's get rid of your swing flaws. Let's get you swinging in the most efficient manner possible. So this has to be step one. We're going to talk about how to add bat speed after this, but really what we're doing here is we're unlocking the bat speed that's inside of you. This is bat speed is just like building blocks. So step one, the foundation, let's work on basically getting your swing dialed in so you're swinging a baseball bat in the most efficient way possible. That right there might be enough, depending on your current swing, to increase your bat speed 5+ miles an hour. That alone might be enough, and then we're just going to build and build and build on top of that. But this has to be step one. Otherwise, if you just start doing bat speed drills and all that kind of stuff, but your swing's not dialed in, it's really like, what are you doing that for? What's the purpose behind it? Because your swing's not even dialed in the first place. So I'm going to link to a video that I did on a beginner's guide to hitting, how to hit a baseball. And it's called the beginner's guide, but really it goes step by step in, excruciating detail, every single component of the baseball swing. And I tried to break it down in a manner that's simple for any player, any age to understand. So I'll link to that. I would highly encourage you watch that video to understand each component of the baseball swing, and that'll help you really get rid of some of these swing flaws. But you can look, in terms of bat speed, some certain things to look for. A lot of players don't know about the launch position. So are you getting into a good launch position? When your front foot hits the ground, are you getting into a position that you see big league players get into, or are you not? Do you have length in this front arm, right? When you get into your launch position, do you have length in this front arm, or is your front arm just like this? This is high quality separation here. Obviously this is not. So there's so many different things that you can look for, and that video that I mentioned that I'll link to will really help you out. But that's step one in this bat speed equation. Let's get your swing dialed in. The next thing that you're going to want to do to hit the ball further and improve your bat speed is start doing overload and underload training. And this is a really interesting concept. This is one of the most proven ways, scientifically backed ways to improve your bat speed. And here's the thing about it is it takes time. Just like putting on strength and size in the weight room takes time, this takes time too. So a lot of players, I think they get away from this because it's not necessarily instant results. Results can happen quicker than you'd expect probably, but it's not something that's just overnight. But if you incorporate this into your daily practice routine, I guarantee you're gonna see bat speed improvements. So we unlock the bat speed with developing the most efficient swing possible, getting rid of our swing flaws. Now let's focus on starting to add bat speed. We do that with overload and underload training. So what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna have obviously your regular baseball bat that you use in a real game, okay? So your regular baseball bat, then you're gonna wanna find one that's slightly heavier. That would be the overload training. And then find one that's slightly lighter. So this bat here, this aluminum baseball bat, is gonna be slightly lighter than this bat, okay? This is a 32-inch, 29-ounce, so this is gonna be just ever so slightly lighter. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna swing the lighter bat. We're gonna do that for developing the speed in our swing, and then we're gonna shift to the heavier bat, and that's gonna focus on, you know, developing that power and that strength. So you wanna just, I would start out with personally your heavier bat, so get some swings in with your heavy bat first, then get some swings in with your regular baseball bat, then go to your lighter bat. You can do this, you can do dry swings, you can do tee work with this, you can even do this in batting practice, you can do any hitting drills with an overloaded bat or an underloaded bat. You just wanna make sure that you're incorporating this into your routine, and make sure that the bats, they're relatively close in terms of length and in terms of the actual weight. You don't want a significant difference, just enough difference to where you know, you can definitely feel that this one's a little bit lighter, this one's a little bit heavier, but start incorporating this into your routine. It's gonna go a long way for your bat speed. And the last layer that I really want you to focus on in this bat speed equation is I want you to start focusing on bat speed specific exercises. So getting in the weight room, getting bigger and faster and stronger and doing more of the traditional exercises, that's awesome. I mean, at the end of the day, it's better to get some work in and get bigger, faster, and stronger. That beats any day of the week, that beats sitting on the couch and doing nothing. So you should focus on getting stronger. However, there are some movements, there are some exercises that correlate more closely to baseball. They really help you improve your bat speed, whereas a lot of the traditional lifts that you may ordinarily do in the weight room, they might help you get stronger, but is it helping you get baseball strong? That's what we're after here, is baseball strong. We want what we do in the weight room, in the gym, to actually transfer to the batter's box in our bat speed, okay? So what are some bat speed specific things that you can do? Well, when you're hitting, something that you want to focus on is developing as much ground force as possible. And you also, hitting is a rotational movement, right? So we have ground force, we also have, you know, violent rotation. And so we want to train like that in the gym. So some bat speed specific exercises for ground force, hex bar deadlifts. You'll see a lot of, you know, big league players doing hex bar deadlifts, working on, you know, developing that power. And then you'll see a lot of different rotational stuff. You can do rotational things with, you know, a cable machine. So you can do rotation that way. You can also train rotation with medicine ball stuff. So I love to do medicine ball rotational throws. You can do medicine ball slams. Another great thing, plyometrics. Plyometrics, anytime that you're using, and you can just use your body weight for this, but you're, you know, you're working on your explosiveness. You're also a lot in the plyometrics working on getting to that triple extension position. That's really going to help you out just in baseball across the board. So what I'm getting at here is focus on, you know, baseball specific things. Think about, okay, I hit with my big muscles. Bat speed comes from my big muscles, my legs. How can I train those? How can I improve my ground force? And how can I improve my rotational power? And just really mimic what you're doing in the baseball swing as closely as you can in the gym. And that's going to lead to bat speed transformations here at the plate. So I really hope you enjoyed today's video on bat speed. And look, obviously if you're here, you're excited to take your bat speed to that next level. And I want to share with you some bat speed specific drills that'll help you with dialing in your swing mechanics, developing an efficient swing, and really maximizing your bat speed and your power. So I put together what I like to call the bat speed boosters drills. And these are 100% free drills. All you have to do to grab them is just go to betterbatspeed.com. And I'll actually leave a link down in the comment section, so you can either click that link or just type in betterbatspeed.com, but go grab these free drills. I really think they'll help you take your bat speed and your hitting to that next level. If you enjoyed this, hit the thumbs up button for me. I'd appreciate that, and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. Thanks for watching. See you next time.